Payag si dating Senador Antonio Trillanes IV sa koalisyong One Sambayan na sakaling hindi ituloy ni Vice President Leni Robredo ang kanyang presidential bid, handa siyang tumayo bilang kanilang kandidato sa 2022 presidential elections base na rin sa desisyon ng Magdalo Group. Ayon kay Trillanes, posibleng naghahanda na si VP Leni para tumakbo bilang gobernador sa Camarines Sur, ngunit itinanggi na ito ng pangalawang Pangulo o ng spokesperson niya. Makakapanayam natin ngayon si former Senator Sonny Trillanes IV. Magandang gabi po sa inyo, Senator Sonny. Senator Trillanes.
Magandang gabi po sa inyo, Ma'am Pia, at sa ating mga televiewers.
So, Senator Sonny, let's begin with that, no? Hindi naman daw totoo na tatakbong Camarines Sur Governor si VP Leni at ang sabi nga ni Barry Gutierrez, ang kanyang tagapagsalita, this is not the time for politics, for politicking, at hindi nga daw totoo yon. And even Teddy Bagilat spoke up, tweeted, no, na hindi naman daw totoo yon. So, a brief reaction muna from you on that.
Ito pong mga sinasabi niyo ng mga tao na while close sila kay Vice President Robredo ay hindi po sila si VP Leni. No? We have our own lines and we have our own information at yan po ang aming nakuha na signals at saka wala naman po kaming sinabing nagdesisyon na si VP Leni na tumakbong governor. Ang sinabi namin na nagpe-prepare na siya to run for governor, which is true kasi last week or 2 weeks ago ay naglipat na po si VP Leni ng kanyang residence out of Naga. That will pave the way for her run as for governor, no? Dahil being a resident ng Naga, hindi po siya pwedeng tumakbo bilang gobernador. So ginawa po niya yan. Now, hindi naman pwedeng sabihin na pandemic-related yung pag-transfer niya ng residence. Ano? Kaya basta I don't want to argue with these people. And ultimately, sinabi ko nga doon sa aking mensahe na I am willing to step aside and support her candidacy once mag-decide na si VP Leni mismo definitively natatakbo na siya sa pagka-presidente.
Senator, what you're saying is that unless and until you hear straight from the Vice President, you will not believe what Barry Gutierrez or Teddy Bagilat say or anyone else for that matter.
Opo, kasi ito pong mga ibang nasa paligid po ni VP Leni ay sila yung nagtutulak kay VP Leni rin na tumakbo for president. Na nung una talagang ginagawa rin namin yan. But the signals are clear from VP Leni herself na talagang hindi siya inclined. In fact, sinasabi niya yan in national interviews na mas linya niya yung local government. And we respect that.
Okay.
Kasi sabi ko nga, yung pagtakbo
So, Senator
is...
Sonny, okay.
Sige po.
Yes, sorry, Senator Sonny. Ganyan talaga ang Zoom. There's a 2-3 second delay. But anyway, so what you're saying is that you're so convinced, you are already convinced that she is not interested in running for president, or are you just trying to, parang bang inaano mo siya, parang bang you're just trying to turn a key, you're trying to push her to decide once and for all and to make an announcement. Is that what you're trying to do, sir?
Hindi naman po. Kasi meron po siyang sarili niyang proseso ng pagdesisyon at nirerespeto po namin yon. Kaya nga po naglagay po ako doon sa mensahe ko na yon na pagka ready na siya mag-decide before July na yung selection ng isang bayan, coalition, talagang I will give way sa kay VP Leni. Pero hindi pwedeng yung ngayon, yung
so,
sinasabi po ng mga kaalyado niya na parang sigurado sila, teka muna, si VP mismo ay wini-weigh pa yung options. So they cannot say that.
Okay. So yes or no lang, Senator Sonny, do you want her to decide right away? Kasi May, ano tayo ngayon? May 12, by July, di ba, dapat alam na natin kasi nga October ang filing ng certificates of candidacy. So, do you want her to decide right away?
Liliwanagin ko lang po, no? Iba yung decision and declaration. Alam niyo po, bago po naman na ginawa ito, nagpasabi po ako doon sa kay VP mismo through her close advisors dito sa aking plano at sinabi ko, sabihan niyo lang ako pagka tutuloy na si VP at hihinto na ako. At maliwanag po yan. There is no miscommunication, there is no conflict dito sa aming ginagawa.
Senator Sani, ang sinabi po ninyo sa inyong statement that you are not dividing the opposition. But what the country needs is someone who will unite it and not polarize it. So my question is, will you unite or polarize the opposition and or the country?
Okay, ganito po, ano? Of course, I intend to unite first the opposition, but it's not up to me. Kaya nga po, lahat po kami nila VP Leni, we allowed ourselves to be subjected dito sa isang bayan na selection process kasi sila yung maglalabas ng unified slate. And we will respect and support yung list of nominees nila. So there won't be any division or polarization there. Then after that, once we're able to secure the nomination, then we will try to win over the rest of the country and convince them that we're going to present the best alternative to this Duterte administration in 2022.
Interesting that you use those words. You will try to convince the rest of the country. No, let me rephrase that question. Are you a unifying or a polarizing figure?
I would like to believe that I'm a unifying figure, pero yung basis of unity natin, dapat doon tayo nakaset ng principles that we can agree on. Hindi naman po pwedeng unite tayo sa kasamaan, sa mga anomalya at kung ano-ano pa. Doon tayo dapat mag-unite doon sa paniniwala natin na ikabubuti ng ating bansa.
Senator Trillanes, doon sa inyong announcement no, na you are thinking of running for president, you talked about the West Philippine Sea also, how you will handle this if you do become president. No? So how exactly will you assert Philippine sovereignty in the West Philippine Sea? I know it can be a long reply, but if you can make it as short and as brief as possible.
The long and short of it is we will defend our territory. Kasama na po dyan, integrated na yung decision ng arbitral tribunal. So part na yan. Niliwanag na yan na negated na yung 9-dash line. Alam niyo po, dati po akong sundalo sa Philippine Navy. We have been patrolling that area. We will defend it. And maraming tools po dyan, maraming foreign policy tools to pursue that national interest.
But Senator Sani, when you say patrolling, no, and of course you brought up the fact that you are a former naval officer, are you talking about continuing the patrols that are going on now? Yung patrols ngayon are civilian in nature, law enforcement, no, environmental safety at sea, and environmental concerns by the Coast Guard and BFAR, Bureau of Fisheries and Aquatic Resources. Or when you say patrol, are you talking about sending in the Navy? Which one will it be?
Any or all. Ano? Dahil when I was still in the Navy, limited kasi yung surface assets ng Philippine Coast Guard. Kaya na-deputize ang Philippine Navy ng Coast Guard to pursue its mandate ng maritime law enforcement. So gagawin natin yan. Kasi ngayon, pinahold ni Duterte lahat yan. They're not patrolling where they used to. Kaya ganyan yung nangyayari sa West Philippine Sea.
But it's the Coast Guard and BFAR that are patrolling now. So you're saying na BFAR and Coast Guard, kung kayo maging presidente, BFAR and Coast Guard plus Navy. If you do send in the Navy, won't that be an act of aggression?
No. Ganito po, dun nga sa
because you were talking about
tribunal,
gray ships versus white ships.
Yes. Pero ganito po, no, ang sinasabi doon sa ruling na negate na yung 9 dash line. Therefore, walang claim sila doon sa EEZ natin. Doon lang doon sa mga disputed or yung disputed area, doon lang magkakaroon ng kailangan may rules of engagement doon, may code of conduct, pwede tayo mag-initiate ng fisheries agreement, but doon sa mga uncontested areas, undisputed areas, our Philippine Navy can patrol. Hindi tayo pwedeng mapagbabawalan ng kung sino. Alam niyo po, may rule yan sa maritime sector na lahat ng barko actually merong right of innocent passage. Tapos yung barko ng Philippine Navy hindi pwedeng magpatrolya sa sariling dagat natin. Hindi po pwede yun. Ngayon, having said that, we're not out to go to war with anybody. Kumaga, i-assert lang natin yung sa atin. We can join itong freedom of navigation patrols ng allied countries para lang magkaroon ng freedom of navigation do sa area at mag-guarantee yung safety and sovereignty ng iba't ibang ng ating bansa primarily, at yung mawala yung domination ng isang bansa kagaya ng China dyan sa area na yan.
Okay, Senator Sani, we have about 45 seconds. You talked about how you will try and turn things around, no? After 6 years of the Duterte administration, how you want to correct things, how you want to pull the country back from the brink of But some people say, of course, that one of the big reasons why Rodrigo Duterte won was because there was that all-out attack on, for example, Jojo Binay. And you were seen, and you can take this in a positive way, you were seen as the attack dog, one of the attack dogs against Jojo Binay at the time. So do you feel in a strange way, you feel responsible for a Duterte presidency? Again, I'm sorry, sir, but a brief response po sana.
I don't think so. Kasi I just dealt with the problem before me. Hindi naman natin alam na ganito kapalpak at ganito ka-corrupt at ganito kasama itong si Duterte. Eventually, when I saw that during the course of the campaign, halos na maos ako, kaka-convince sa taong bayan na mamamatay tao itong si Duterte. But they didn't believe me at that time, and here we are. I would like to believe that I'm just being consistent with this advocacy of ours for good governance.
Okay, maraming salamat po sa inyo, Senator Sonny Trillanes.